time zone, everyone, and welcome to my first impressions look into Liftlands, a strategy city builder side-scrolling game where you control your civilization and civilization's destiny. This is a game from Double Cap. It's their first game, and it has no release date. And without further ado, let's look into it. So you have your three basic civies here: elves, humans, orcs. Let's go from left to right and experience everything. And yeah, as you saw at that prompt there, is it interact with everything type of game. So if you ever played like if you ever played a game that has like an automated system type of thing where you just let the an idle game, right? It kind of works that way, but there's also some micromanagement involved. So let's get these people to recognize me as their god. And yep, this is all you do. Boop. Boop. Okay, so first things first, let's get the lumber mill and the quarry going here. And as you can see here, you unlock new blueprints for discovering new resources. If you ever played a game, if you ever played like Valheim or Raft, it basically works on that same principle where the more you discover, the more things you discover these resources, the more you can unlock and build. And yes, there are civilizations and other gods you have to compete with and whatnot. But let's ooh, so we have the orcs on the left of my calculations. Okay. And oh, and you can stack these too. Nice. And yeah, unfortunately the game does not offer you a let me walk you through this whole process of myself and then let me be on my merry way after you learn the basics and whatnot. So, and if you're wondering, yes, this is a one save only type game, so be cautious. Okay. Yeah, let's get both of these people going here, so that way we could start. Because at some point we need a we're going to need yeah, we're going, but yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. So we have a stonemason, sawmill. Right now we are going to need an archery because we need to control yeah, we're going to need an archery just so we can get food going. I mean, yeah, so we can have somebody start hunting deer and whatnot. And then we have enough food here. So yeah, let's just bite the bullet and then do that. Best fit, better yield. Best fit is just to be less hungry. Yeah. The door follows you. Okay, so give us 2 sticks. And yeah, unfortunately you are gonna get bullied by the other factions here, unfortunately. That's just because the game doesn't let you kind of breathe in the moment, and you basically have to keep an eye on everything because yeah. It's kind of hilarious but also kind of sad at the same time, you know. And yeah, the game is definitely brutal with its resource management and resource gathering, so you kind of have to like really be on top of the micromanagement part. But I do like the multi-gathering at the same time. Too bad you can't click on the deer and kill them outright. Maybe there's a deity power for that, but yeah, it's a little odd that the game is not giving you that kind of grace period, that kind of grace. Then okay, let's get this guy going. We just need one more. And yeah, you have to plant trees, you have to you basically have to do a lot of shit basically, which is kind of hilarious and kind of like, wait, what type of ordeal here? I know you can't grab multiple different types of resources. Maybe there's a deity power for that, but a lot of the time you're going to be asking yourself that question. This game is enjoyable for what it's worth, but there's a lot of things here where it's just like, yeah, they could have done that better. They could have done that better and whatnot. Yeah, because as soon as you get the food and stuff, we just need one more log. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah. Okay, and then we have a hunter-gatherer. All right, now we're cooking. Now we got food. Now we got food. And of course, there's no real like graphic requirement here. This is something from like basically Armor Games. If you ever play their games on their website or any of their games on Steam, then you would know like, oh, okay, so it doesn't require much. And judging by here, like maybe you can expand the people doing the thing for you and whatnot, but and yes, every now and then your villagers will ask you for like a boon or whatever, which is funny. And for some reason the hunter does not like go to the altar and pray. It's very weird. why aren't you praying at the altar as a hunter? That doesn't make any sense. And there's no pause button either. There is no pause button either. So yeah, you're gonna find yourself in a weird predicament here. And there's no quicker way to access the menus unless I'm wrong here. Oh, duplicate building. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Okay. What do you need? Because you can't do shit yourself. Again, yeah, it's all very weird. There does need to be an accessibility option though, to make the like, hey, do this, why, you know, instantaneously. I mean, it doesn't need to be accessibility option, it just needs to be an option. Like, hey, I want this to be like an automatic thing rather than me micromanagement. Even like the mother nature aspect, it's odd to say the least that I have to do that. I was not paying attention because the game has this weird micromanagement business. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to hunt. Oops. Yeah, the archer definitely needs to be at the shrine, because if I have to micromanage manage like the military units to do like that sort of thing, yeah, there's gonna be a problem. There's definitely gonna be a problem. One, two, wait, how many do you guys have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, output needs to be a thing. There we go. There, so we're evenly matched, but we also need to build this guy here. There we go. All right, so let's get berry bushes going here. Two, 3, 4. There you go. Interesting. Okay, do that there. Yeah, the resources is Okay, let's do add 3 resources to one. Add 3 to 1 resource stack. Okay, lift heavier objects and enemies. Plants go immediately. Yeah, let's do that because. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pessimism speed will add all resources at the same time as a builder. Excuse me. Increase by base health by 100. And production speed. Okay, attack range increased by 50%. There we go. Upgrade. There we go. It seems that there's like no farm option, which is interesting to say the least. Night of day 6. Okay, so okay, so that's how the duplication works then. Yeah, this whole that needs to this button needs to change. Like that definitely needs to happen because oh, it's only for 2? Come on. Oh, yeah, because it there's an expansion here. Yeah, instant. Yeah. Present a barrier that blocks enemies from passing through. Grabs enemies. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's. Yeah. And Dara has prayer for you. I want Veus to get hurt. Go. For a day. And who is the meat person? Oh my god, because the person got in the way. Okay. Ha! Well, they have 4 left. So... So 3 archers. Let's see. Quarry, stonemason, masonry. Like to stack up, like to stack up. It's brewing for war. Yeah, I kind of want to see how the combat is. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I kind of want to see how this works here. Gildor has died. Oh, so we defeated them. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So I guess we can expand into their building now, I guess. Interesting. Okay, repair the building here. No biggie. I like that. I like that animation. That's funny. All right. I wish I could gather like resources quicker. Or like an all-in-one. So I'm assuming the orcs is like the last one then, right? Interesting, to say the least. And we gotta gain just a whole bunch of new recipes. Holy crap. Go to camp. Ooh. Yeah, let's not say we did. Alright, man, there's a lot of things here. Okay, so we got archery tower, we got a wall, we got a banner. Okay, we got a lot of production. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, so we got a farm here. So wow, okay then. All right, so let's put the farm on the right hand side. And I know there was a well here. I saw that. Generates water. And then the trees need to be replenished. Oh wow, really? There's a forester here? Okay. Okay, pal. Okay. Okay, I just find that like hilarious. But we also need a lumber mill. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's quit this game. This run anyway, and let's go to the main menu. Let's look at orcs, for example. Is it the same skill tree? Yeah, same skill tree. It depends on... Okay, so here are my thoughts on the game. here are my thoughts on the game. So first and foremost, resource output and management needs to be done way better than what's going on here right now. There needs to be an intuitive way of gathering resources and building resources and whatnot. I get it's up to the player to make the right call in terms of skill distribution, what you want to build, and so on and so forth. But for such a simplistic approach to, there's a game called what was it, we are billion, if that's the name of the game, where basically there are billions. Yeah, there we go. There are billions, where basically it's the same premise, except at some point during you building your buildings and whatnot, you'll get attacked, and then it's up to you whether or not you made the right call in like distributing your resources, building armies. It seems like they're making the same mistakes here as with that game, and that was done by a different developer, where the resource output and management needs to be done better. Gathering resources need to be more intuitive. Getting more resources need to be more intuitive. I think that there needs to be a sort of like mechanic or an option where it's like it's an automatic gathering, or like not really an automatic gathering, but I don't know how to say it. Like, I shouldn't have to like micromanage that much for my villagers to gather resources. I think the how many people can be assigned to attacks needs to be increased from the jump, and not from upgrading or abilities or whatever. There needs to be a much more like a starter kit type of thing, like, okay, here are your basic resources to get you going, and anything else is up to you. Because man, having to get bombarded from two different factions right from the jump is absolutely insane. And it doesn't make the game fun. It doesn't make the game fun. It makes the game more annoying. And I want to recommend this game, I really do, but there needs to be a lot more intuitive like gameplay mechanic and design behind this title. Again, having a better resource management and having better resource management and gathering, and a much more intuitive way to get villagers and buildings done. There needs to be some sort of like kind of a leeway, like, hey, like, we're gonna give you a starter pack just to get your basics going, rather than, oh, you have to constantly micromanagement the planting trees and all this stuff. Like, there are games that did it better than this. Yeah, so Liftlands, oh yeah, and then they need to also kind of iron out some of the bugs and glitches I encountered. One glitch that I did encounter here, and if I did encounter it, it must have been on a different attempt or whatever. Because there was a moment, and this wasn't even recorded, but like there was a moment where the villager couldn't even figure out where the quarry was, or where the rocks were, and I had to kind of redirect the villager to go over to where the villager needed to go. So that is dangerous for a game like this, especially with that kind of micromanagement, where it's like, oh my god, where's the forest? The forest is to the right, but the villager's going to the left. Where's the farm? It's to the left, but the villager's going to the right for some reason. You know? So yeah, Liftlands, from the developers over at Double Cap. This is the first game. And if you like what you see here, then give the game a wish list, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed this first impressions look into a game, and check out the other first impressions here I do on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.